Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, it is that time again. The time for the old humble happy hour. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I'm here. And oh my God, what a week this has been. We have done, 24, 23, 24, 25, 26 hours of live streaming between the distillery and the Smoking and Toasting podcast. And now this is the last couple hours. This will be 28. 28 total hours plus maybe a little bit more. I kind of lost count after a while. We boxed up 30 something boxes of whiskey and bottled up 30 something cases of whiskey, including this one bottle in particular. Ta-da! We're going to do a big reveal on that label in a minute, so just calm down. Don't act like you didn't see that. But we'll be giving away that bottle in a little bit because we passed 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the support. And tonight was going to be a banger of a night. We were going to do the Brussels sprouts challenge and all the other stuff. But Lisa, hang on, let me reach out to my lovely wife so she can back me up on this here. We'll reach out to her, baby. Come see me, please. Just put come, please. Come see me, please. I am the Old Humble Guy. This is the Old Humble Distilling Company. This is our happy hour. This is our weekly bit of nonsense for the week. A little whiskey fueled nonsense. We have a little bit of fun. We have a little bit of enjoyable times. Whiskey adjacent, whiskey fueled nonsense. This has been a long week. You've had a chance to see the behind the scenes action in the distillery, stuff that we do week to week basis of actually getting whiskey done and whiskey bottled up. And it has been quite the special week. Hey, and this is my lovely wife, the Old Humble gal. She will back me up. We were going to do the Brussels sprouts challenge today, right, yeah, my dear? But Lisa died.
She didn't die. She just doesn't feel good.
Well, she's sick. She'll be back next. She died. She'll recover. She'll be back next week. Mm-hmm. And we'll do the Brussels sprouts challenge next week, which means her dating profile week will be pushed off to another episode after Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, we're going to do another dating profile review for Lisa and do Bull Rush is going to join her on that show. So we're going to do that in 2 weeks instead of next week. And next week will be the Brussels sprouts challenge, where I will eat 3 different dishes of Brussels sprouts and try not to throw them up. We have the Brussels sprouts.
This comes from a man who didn't used to eat asparagus or squash.
No asparagus, no squash, no nothing.
You eat those now.
Yeah, but they taste good.
I taught you to eat them.
But they taste good, not like Brussels sprouts, which are trash.
I haven't gotten to eat cabbage either.
Let's bring in
Brussels sprouts are baby cabbages.
Let's bring in my co-host.
Lisa didn't die.
My co-host for the night. I mean, whatever. She's unwell.
Hey, it's Jeff.
Jeff with a G is going to be sitting in the co-pilot seat tonight, as a worthy replacement for legal Lisa, Lisa the lawyer.
How are you doing, Jeff?
I am doing well. It's been really nice living up here in New York. And for the record, Brussels sprouts are trash. They are horrible, horrible blights on humanity. Whoever thought they could eat them obviously hated their mother.
See?
Okay.
He's got my back on this.
Or whatever.
Now, I really think the best way to prepare them, people say you should grill them, salt and balsamic vinegar. I think you should just light them on fire and throw them in the trash. That's it. The more fire, the better.
Oh, you saute them with maple syrup?
Just stick them back in the baby's diaper.
With cranberries and pecans. Yummy.
No, there you go.
He's not going for it.
No.
Okay.
Sounds
all right. Well, all right. I gotta go.
My sweet, I love you.
All right.
I'll see you. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye, baby.
Bye.
So I'll trot her back out next Thursday, and we'll do the. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you bring me one of the pieces of ice out of the ice tray? In the ice tray in the freezer, one block of ice, please. Thank you. I can't see the look on her face. I just assume she smiled and nodded. So there you go. We've got actually kind of a busy chat right now because everybody wants a new bottle of whiskey. It appears. We've got Moose Gal, we've got W. Kurt, we've got Walter, Moose Gal, Safety Doc, McTubis, Surfer. Oh, we got everybody. Awesome. I will get to the whiskey in a minute. Jeff, what do you know about rye whiskey? Rye grains, rye whiskey.
It tends to so rye itself tends to, like, as far as the grain and taste and stuff like that, tends to have a bit, I don't call it like a bitter, almost spicy taste to it, but it's not spicy in the like hot, like jalapeno sense, but it definitely has a kind of like that, it reacts in your tongue very similarly to some of that sort of stuff. And so it tends to have.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and that's pretty much what most people say. It's got that warm body to it. It's got the warm.
So was I supposed to bring it in a glass?
No glass necessary.
It's cold.
Thank you, dear.
It's very cold.
She literally brought me a piece of ice.
You told me.
What you asked her for. I mean,
that is exactly what I asked her for. Yep. Thank you, dear.
You love me so much.
I love you, baby. Thank you. But yeah, it's a hearty grain. It's a strong flavored grain. Most people's interaction with rye is through rye bread. And this is, it's not unusual. It's also a very old grain. It was one of the first cultivated grains in civilized history. I learned this week, dating all the way back to Mesopotamia. Did you know that?
No, I did not. I was not aware of that. Sorry. Some weird clown was trying to text me or something.
Nor was I.
That's not a euphemism. It's literally an
actual
actual clown.
Climate change. When
climate change.
Well, yeah, there are certain people who would say a clown is trying to get a hold of me, and I'd be like, yeah, that's a euphemism. But then there's other people who say a clown's trying to get a hold of me, and it's like, that's a business colleague. And you are one of those latter people. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Anyways, climate change, Mesopotamia, rye.
An actual colleague is trying to get on this clown over here.
Yeah. I suppose of this clown.
Oh, so yeah, when the temperature started, when the grain was originally being cultivated, it was on the tail end of an ice age, and as the glaciers retreated north, rye ceased to be a viable crop in the Fertile Crescent area, and it started retreating north along with it, and ultimately ended up kind of in this cultivation area of middle to northern Europe. Not surprising, where it was cooler climates, much cooler than the Mesopotamian area, the Fertile Crescent area. I keep saying era. And that's where rye cultivation really deeply took root, so to speak. See what I did there? And eventually rye grains went over to the United States as a stowaway, and then suffered again when the temperatures actually dropped again. Actually, when temperatures dropped, the space where it could grow expanded, but then when temperatures retreated again after the 1600s, it started moving back north. But Maryland and Pennsylvania were the strongholds of rye grains in the United States for close to 200 years, until the early 1800s. And then corn started to take over. But in the 1800s, we had two very distinct styles of rye whiskey being made in Pennsylvania and Maryland. Pennsylvania being a high rye content state, and Maryland being a low rye content state, where they mixed in a whole bunch of corn and other grains, which is a fact that I did not know until just the last couple of weeks. And I need to start adding names over here to my wheel.
Oh, no, that's fair. Because you got some people jumping in, and yeah, Miss Cal, yes, thank you for the hair color. I do appreciate it. I changed it over because I actually did a show involving clowns a couple of weeks ago, and so I decided to dye my hair then. And sorry, Tuna Emperor, I'm going to be your Lisa tonight. She is ill. So
Didn't die. I was exaggerating.
no, so
She is alive and well. She's just dead to me.
Yeah, it's
today.
fair. She probably had like 16 dates tonight that she would rather go do. So that should at least make for an interesting Unhinged Chronicles next time you guys do that.
Very true. And when we'll be able to do a live Unhinged Chronicles next week because she'll be here actually in the Pandemic Studios, which is pretty cool because we'll have to eat, actually have food here.
Well, yeah,
but this is also unless you what?
Oh no, just unless she really just did die, and then we would feel horrible. So,
yeah, I'll find out if she's dead tomorrow. She texted me earlier today, so I'm pretty sure she's not all the way dead. Maybe just
no, she's mostly dead. To blade, which means to cheat. Conveying another reference.
Let's see here. I've got, how many people do we have in here? Looks like 11 so far. On the chats. I'll go down the list of names, and if I miss your name, make sure you tell me, and I'll add it to the list. Oh, I got to put you in there too.
Well, that's fair.
Jeff's
Yeah, I'm in the chat and I'm on the show, and if I could win whiskey, I'm all down for that. You know me. I've never had a bottle of whiskey I couldn't drink.
And I'm going to put my name on. Yeah, I'm going to put my name on there like 8 times.
Well, that's fair. I mean, it's your system. You can make it how you want. That means if I'm on the show too, I should be on there at least twice.
Okay, Jeff. There's Christopher Holly joining the party. I'll add him too. Okay, so the two different styles of rye, the Maryland rye and the Pennsylvania rye. The Maryland rye was a high corn content rye. And the Pennsylvania rye was a high rye, 95% rye, in that neighborhood usually. So when you see the high rye content ryes, those are a Pennsylvania style rye. But rye is usually not barreled for very long because rye grains have a very strong flavor in and of themselves. And prior to Prohibition, rye was the great American spirit. It was the whiskey that people drank in the United States. Bourbon was a local phenomenon, and it was it was local, and it was kind of it wasn't specifically defined, and it was just kind of Bourbon County whiskey, and it was a very local Kentucky phenomenon. But the nationwide drink was either Maryland or Pennsylvania style rye whiskeys. There was one more thing I wanted to mention. Canadian rye whiskey is not necessarily rye whiskey. There can literally be just a fistful of rye in a Canadian rye, if there's any rye at all, which is why we call Canadian whiskey Canadian whiskey. Is rye malted like barley? No, rye is not malted like barley. Rye is usually there's the 95% rye usually has malted sprouted corn that goes into the barley or goes into the rye to help with the conversion, or they just add the protein, the amylase proteins in with the wash to help with the conversion of starches to sugars. So no, rye does not have to be malted like barley. So there you go. That's a very good question. That's the first time. That's an excellent.
That's an intelligent question.
That's the first time I've been asked that question about rye specifically. Yeah. Prior to Prohibition, rye was the great American spirit. Prohibition shut down most of the distilleries across the United States for obvious reasons, because you can't legally make whiskey, rye whiskey especially, or any whiskey for that matter, if it's against the law to make whiskey. And most rye production moved up north into Canada. And then when the distilleries opened back up in the United States 10 years later, corn was king, much cheaper to produce than rye, and bourbon overtook rye as the principal whiskey in the United States because of the high corn content. And no, McTubis, Lisa's not dead. She is sick, and she will be. Me and my stupid mouth. She's sick. She'll be back next week, probably, hopefully. Notice she's not watching the show. She would have answered, but she's sick. She's sleeping. She's fine. She'll be back next
She's
week.
on a date. Just let's be honest. She's on a date.
I expect.
She's on a date with like 6 bikers, and because I know that's how much that's how she rolls. Because she's a wild woman. That woman.
She's on her. She's what, 3 days away from taking the first run of penicillin. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. She'll be back. She'll be fine. She also didn't help out labeling at the distillery all week, so I can talk all the shit about it.
With head so again, it said 6 bikers. That takes time.
What do we have? A date with Ben, and Daryl. Yeah, okay. Benadryl, gotcha. I can't read. Anyway,
you're drunk.
But that brings us to today and the great unveiling. I am not.
It's early yet. That's fair.
I thought I had a bag over here that I could like put the bag over it and then take the bag off.
Dude, like right above me is look right above me is the freaking logo for the new whiskey.
I know, it's the label. So here's the bottle. Ready? This is the brand new edition. And there's actually one over my shoulder too.
There was very faintly, yeah. This is the one, but the big green logo is right above me.
This is our brand new whiskey, the Old Humble Double Oak Straight Rye Whiskey, 95% rye grain, 5% corn, 95% rye, 5% corn, aged twice in barrels. So what we do is we age it 2.5 years in 50-gallon barrels, and then we take a bunch of oak staves and shove it in those barrels and age it for the second aging to give it the equivalent of 8 years in the barrel and that deep dark color that it gets. And oh my goodness, Jeff, you're gonna have to take my word that this shot.
I will have to, because unfortunately I live in a place where I can't get said whiskey.
Not yet, but I know a guy.
Yeah, but until I can
know a guy.
But it's like making sure it buys in a shop so that way I can tell everybody up here that they need to pick it up.
Well, there you go. Well, I can get it to you. And Manny Ken is now in the chat and on the wheel of fate and fortune.
But he won't be here for long, is what he says.
Manny Kim. I put Ken, but that's all right. If you are a winner, I will notify you at the end of the show. And hopefully we'll get a hold of you if you're the winner. If you can't stay for till 10 o'clock, that's fine. We will spin this wheel in 37 minutes, right after 10 o'clock. Yeah, right, ish. But Jeff, I will make sure a bottle gets up to you. And if you win, I will make sure 2 bottles get up to you.
Okay.
And on the rocks, oh my God, this makes a fantastic old fashioned. It goes great.
Oh, then it does. Shut the fuck up about this now. Don't want to hear anymore. I mean, I have whiskey here. Don't get me wrong. I'm drinking a local New York whiskey, which is fine. It's
fine. Okay, Walter is telling me that the color above your shoulder is too dark. The color of the label above your shoulder is actually taken from the picture that's the proof of the label, Walter.
Just racist.
It's the same color. I think it's just it might just be his monitor or my camera, one or the other. But this is one of 400 or so bottles that have been bottled up so far. But this is the one that I will actually be giving away to people, and you can see it's got a little star on there to make sure that this is the one. This is the one you will be getting. It will be signed by me. I will say enjoy and have my name on the side, and you'll be getting that bottle in the mail or UPS, or you'll be getting that bottle in a box. Put it that way. And it will be coming to you. If you win from the spin on the wheel of fate and fortune. Jeff, how's Carney life up in New York?
It's
You're
been
telling
very
me you were at a
nice.
show that started at midnight last night.
That's right. Yeah, I went to
Have
go.
you
I
have
had
you
some.
worked up a new act yet?
I've done. Yeah, I yeah. No, I'm actually performing live here in New York City. I actually am producing a show now here as well. So like the Devil's Hour, which I started doing a live show in Houston, and I went
That's
online,
right.
and now I'm going back and doing it live again, and I'm still doing the online
Hmm.
show too. But so yeah, I'm doing. I did it last month for the first time and had a great time. Then I'm doing it again this month, and then going forward. And then yeah, I was at a show last night that involved a bunch of like clowns and sideshow people, and it was like me going there to see some friends, and then I met the producers. And I did my mousetrap tricks, and they loved me, and so they want me to do a show next month with them. So
Is it the
yeah, and
is
then
it
I'm
the
producing.
original mousetrap trick, or is it the new one that has the the wall of mousetraps that you used,
For that one,
or
because
is
I'm
this
just
yet
walking.
another mousetrap trick?
Oh well, it's it's the mouse traps all over the face, sort of thing. I mean, I've changed my banter up a bit, or rather, I have two different types of banter to do. I can do the heartfelt story, or I can do the weird, crazy thing. Either way, and
Uh-huh.
this was an event where I could do crazy stuff, but they fucking loved me, and I've got into the habit of because great thing
Okay.
about here is I take the train to go to work. Like I work a day job, but I have a bag on me that
Yeah.
has about 20 minutes worth of material on me at all times. So that
Cool.
way, if I go someplace and they go, all right, cool, or like I'm at work and they go, hey, can you drop in and do a spot? Because a lot of shows here, either it's like 8 o'clock, either the shows are either at 8 o'clock or at midnight. It's like really weird. And it's New York
Uh-huh.
City, never sleeps, so that's how it works. And but where I live is at least an hour from
Oops.
anything else by train, which doesn't bug me because living in Texas, everything's an hour away anyways. But what's cool is I don't have to drive. And I don't think people understand. Like people get weird with me.
Right.
Go, what? It's so far. I go, yeah, but I don't have to drive, and that's amazing. I don't,
That is kind of cool. That
yeah,
is kind of cool. Now that I work 15 minutes away from home and I don't sit in traffic ever, it is extremely nice to be able to just pop into my car and go to work and grab something, or if I forget something, I can just run up there and grab it and come back, and it's not like a whole ordeal of driving across town.
yeah.
Um, but there's been more than one occasion when I've been in my car on my way to San Antonio or Dallas or Austin or Corpus Christi, and I was thinking to myself, man, it would be nice to have something that drove me, like a train or a bus. That would be
Well,
nice, and I
I
just
mean,
wouldn't have to be driving the car the whole time.
Well, they keep threatening the high speed rail in Texas. So
Yeah, they keep threatening it, but it's only to Dallas right now. But hey,
well,
they'll expand it. It'll be
the
great. It'll be awesome. I'm down for it.
but yeah, actually, it would like Dallas. I think the plan was Dallas Austin. It was like it's Dallas Austin Houston was the original hub. Because yeah, when I
Right,
was
right,
living in
right.
Austin, yeah, I literally when I live in Austin, looking at it because that's half like kind of a part of not half the reason, but like another thing that I didn't need to move when I moved to Austin was like, all right, cool, because that thing launched on the ground. Because at the time, this is before the shithead really took hold in the governor's seat. Uh, they were really in the they're really getting into that final stages. Like, all right, cool, we're now at the stage where we got plans. Now it's about breaking
Mm-hmm.
down budget, and then fucker shit stain decided to shit on all that because
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, it's still looking like it's gonna be 2030 or so when we get our high speed rail. So that's gonna be fun. We should get it by 2030. Um, Fingers
Well, I
crossed.
think.
Still a
Well,
long
yeah, I
ways to
think.
go. Still a lot of things to mess up, but they seem to be moving in the right direction.
Well,
So that's all
let's.
right.
Yeah. Well, isn't next year's an election year for Texas for governor? So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. We can only hope, and we can see what
yeah.
happens. We're hostages in this state to a large extent, but that's fine. That's fine as long as the private enterprise doing the rail gets the public funding they need, we should be just fine.
So they just have to give really good kickbacks to the local
I
government.
did
and
have
it should be
2
fine.
games I wanted to play tonight.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's do some games.
And I have just enough time. It's 9:30 right now. We have just enough time. We can play a game. And it's not really a game. It's just stupid nonsense. So a lot of people will give you, will put on a good, solid, full-chested, performative rant about just whatever, traffic, people cutting you off, whatever it is. I wanted to go a different route tonight. I was thinking while I was in my car on my way up here, do the reverse, because everybody complains about how traffic sucks and stuff like that. You give me a topic that most people would rant about, and I'll rant about how it's okay.
All right.
Like, for example, Ted Cruz. And my rant would be that Ted Cruz is a great guy. But don't do that. I've already ruined that for you. You can't do that.
Sure.
We call this segment Drunk Uncle Explains.
Drunk Uncle Explains. All right, cool. So we want to do a thing that most people like are hate, are really annoyed by, and you're trying to you're trying to play devil's advocate to that hate, as it were.
But I'll defend it. Because I'm versatile. I can go both ways.
That's not what I heard.
And I did not prompt you with this beforehand, so you got to come up with something right on the spot.
No, it's true. It's true. The fact is, like, an hour ago you texted me asking me to be part of the show. So yeah. All right. Something that people rant. Something you need to defend. Okay. I could do the cheap.
Christopher Holly has a good topic here. Guacamole costing extra on my burrito.
Oh, that's an easy thing to defend.
Yeah. Except guacamole.
Looking rough as fuck.
It's almost as bad as Brussels sprouts.
I'll tell you what. Here we go. Here's something you need to defend, and this gives me brownie points for later whenever I come to visit Houston. Brussels sprouts.
Oh shit, man! A lot of people, Jesus, dude, just the thought of it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Look, Brussels sprouts.
And that's a shout out to our dearly. That's a shout out to the dearly departed Lisa and your wife, just so that way.
Stop it, Bull. McTubas, quit spreading terrible rumors around, man. That's a solid comment there. That is a solid comment.
No, it's fair. It's fair.
Lisa's looking rough as fuck.
This is what Lisa would look like after too many dates on Hinge.
Stalling on my.
That's really what it is.
Yeah, I'm stalling on my defense of Brussels sprouts. Look here. See, people will say that Brussels sprouts are the devil. They'll say that they're the absolute worst food. They'll say that they were a mistake of nature. People say things like that about Brussels sprouts. But the fact of the matter is that, right. But what the even deeper fact of the matter is, the Brussels sprouts just take on the flavor. They bring their own flavor to the party. But the core of the Brussels sprouts can actually absorb the flavors that you cook them in. They're an extremely versatile food that people just simply do not give them credit for being as versatile as they actually are. They can go with all kinds of different foods, and they bring flavor, and they bring character, and they bring all kinds of delicious. The people that sit here and say that they're the devil, that they should be lit on fire, they should be thrown in the trash, the best thing you can do is coat them with oil, light them on fire, and fling them at your enemy. Those people are the people who are wrong. The real winner here, the champions of this dish, the champions of Thanksgiving, the lowly Brussels sprout. They can be chopped up, diced, added to your stuffing, and really used in most versatile ways. And people should really give Brussels sprouts more credit for the work that they do on their plates and in their tables and in the kitchens and in households all across the country. That's a fact.
So,
shit about Brussels sprouts being the devil.
Wait. Versatile? Like, explain versatility with fucking Brussels sprouts. That's just, how are they versatile? Can you put those in your fucking taco?
I think I've said my piece on Brussels sprouts. I can't wait to eat them. They're going to be delicious.
No,
Should have had a longer branch.
No, what's gonna happen is
That was only 5 minutes.
No, literally, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get a text
man.
from you saying how much you hate it, and I know it's what exactly what's gonna happen. So,
well, no, I mean, there's a chance. There's a legit chance. My wife is a wizard in the kitchen. Lisa is a brilliant individual, and I assume she's also a wizard in the kitchen. I've never had any food that she made. No, I take that back. I've had cheesecake that she's made. I don't doubt that they can make something that tastes good using foods that taste good, but I am skeptical about turning Brussels sprouts into edible food because they're just not good. I mean, you can season crap, but it still tastes like seasoned crap, right? I mean,
no, it's fair, and I'm sure there's probably There's probably gonna be the one way that it works. I mean, to be fair, there's lots of stuff I don't like specifically, but I've found like a dish that thing works in that specific dish, but I won't eat it any other way. Like I don't like avocado, but Kata Rabata there in Houston, which is a sushi place, makes a wagyu beef roll that has avocado in it, and it is fucking delicious. So
yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm sure there's a dish where they're good, but I don't like them. I've never met a dish where they're good.
No, I haven't either. To be fair, I think Brussels sprouts are foul.
Sure
they are never like they're mini dense horrible cabbages. So
yeah, they're just little baby cabbages, and I don't like cabbage. I mean, because I like good food. I don't like shitty food. Cabbage is shitty.
Yeah,
food.
cabbage is only good like as a slaw on top of like pulled pork barbecue.
Yeah, that's even that. I don't like coleslaw either. I mean, I'm a grown ass man. I don't like coleslaw. It's just
well, the only way I like it is that way because it actually blends really well. But that's the exception to the rule. There's always an exception to the rule.
Yeah, and see, Moose Gal likes avocado too, and I do not like avocado either.
You can be wrong.
I don't like
it's fine.
texture.
Everybody can be wrong about
like anything about avocados.
The alligator pear.
My computer's all laggy again.
Yeah, it's fine.
There it is.
And I'm originally from California, so I'm supposed to be obligated to like avocados, and I don't care for avocados. So for that, it's just a horrible texture.
Yeah. I mean, I don't like them. I don't like the mouth feel. I don't like the taste.
Yeah, it's got a horrible texture, which is why I don't like it.
And yeah, and the greasy, slimy. Ugh, I don't like it. Okay. All right, let's take a look over. We got a few minutes before we're going to spin the wheel. Let's take a look at the names on the wheel. Let me share that screen.
Let's see.
This always happens when I try to have an extra screen open on my computer. Yeah, well, when I try to have an extra screen open on my computer, everything gets laggy. So we've got Moose Gal tuna. Wait a minute, it's not shared. It's not shared yet. Hang on. Boop. There we go. And boop. There we go. Does that do it? It's the graphic card that chokes out on my computer because it's an older computer. So yeah, send me money and I'll get a new computer, people. All right, so we got Moose Gal Tuna, Lone Star, Safety Doc, Glenn Osterfeld, Walter Kurt, McTubis, Solitude Surfer, Jeff with a G, Christopher Holly, and Manny Kim have all gotten into the chat. And I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anybody. I'm pretty sure I got everybody in there, right? Personally come and feed me the Brussels sprouts? No.
You can also you could also you can do like a second spin, and the person who the second spin is the person who gets fed Brussels sprouts forcibly.
Oh yeah. Lone Star was here earlier. I thought I saw Lone Star here earlier.
Oh, the Bull Rush. Bull Rush is
got Bull Rush added. I got Bull Rush added. We got him.
There we go.
Let me double check. I thought I saw Lone Star in chat earlier.
I
But
don't remember.
I may have been mistaken.
I think you were drunk.
I get that way every once in a while. But I try to avoid it. It happens, but I try to avoid it.
Really?
Moose There's Lone Star. Yeah, Lone Star was here. There's Lone Star. He came in.
I think he popped
me,
up really briefly. I think it was very
bounced
very
out.
beginning.
That meets the criteria. I'm
So
pretty sure
yeah,
the
Lone Star is on a date with Lisa right now, which is why Lisa isn't on here. I'm gonna start all sorts of shit. So that's the idea.
That's I mean, hey, that's what if she was here in chat or physically, she could defend herself, but she's not because she's
on a date with Lone Star.
Yeah,
right now.
She's spending the night in the cemetery on my behalf. We'll get all the cool video footage, which is why Lisa isn't feeling well.
It's fair. She went out with Lone Star. I get that makes sense. That tracks.
Yeah, exactly. That's why she's not feeling well. All right, it is 20 till. Should I go ahead and I so want to spin the wheel now, but we'll wait.
Do you have a smaller prize to maybe do a giveaway for? Maybe.
I don't, unfortunately. I could do a hat.
Yeah.
We could do a hat. Where do I have a hat as an example? Let me see. Do I have one laying around? I thought I did. Hang on.
You mean a hat like this?
Oh, Jeff's got a hat. Yeah, let's give away a hat
like that.
Who wants a hat? Let's give away a hat. Let's get a hang on, let me look at
a hat like that.
We have 5 likes on the video right now. Let's get some likes on the video. Let's get some likes from chat onto the video. Now we passed 10 likes in the next couple of minutes. I'll do it. We'll spin the wheel and give away a hat. How's that sound?
You can do a giveaway a hat, and I will. If we get enough likes, I'll also do a quick trick for people too.
Ooh, there you go. All right, so there you go. Hit the thumbs up button, peoples. Hit it and quit it. Let's see what we got.
No, don't quit it. You want to stay on.
Yeah, don't quit it. Just hit it. So dumb. It's up to 7, just like that. Boom. Went up to 7. Let's see here. Let's do this one more time. Refresh it again. Are we higher? No, we're still at 7. Okay, tell you what, Jeff.
Yeah.
We're at 7 likes. We got 2 likes out of that.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Let me look. We're at 7. We're flatlined at 7.
We get 10?
Okay.
All we need is 10. Just do 10. 3 more.
Yeah. 3 more, people. Come on. Come on. Tell your friends. Share the video. Look at what we got. We got hearts from thumbs up and hearts from the Facebook side too.
Hey, that counts. Hit it and quit. Is that how Lisa died?
Moose Gal sees 8. So I'll take that. If she sees 8, I'll trust 8. My phone still says 7 and 1 thumbs down. Come on, dorks. That's fine. I'll count 8. I'll count.
Hey, that's a reaction. Down. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll count negative reaction as a reaction every day.
Yeah.
Oh, Chattio's in the chat. We got to add a name to the wheel.
There you go. Add another name.
E-O. Chad E-O. What's up, Chattio? We hit 10 likes. We will give away a hat.
And I'll do a trick.
Oh, and Jeff will do a trick. I see 8. I see 8 now. Will this be the let's put this away. Quit it, hide that. And thumbed up. Yay, Chattio. Chattio's the real hero here. 9. 1 more like. 1 more like. 1 more. Chant with us at home. 1 more like. Or don't. I can't hear you. I'm going to take your word for it. Oh, Chattio says he sees 10. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, speaking of seeing things, let me real quick. Since we hit 500 subscribers, last year I promised at 500 subscribers I will spend the night in the haunted cemetery here in Humble. So I made this little screen shot thing, whatever.
Yeah.
To kind of promote the 500 subscriber special. In a couple of weeks, in just a few weeks, I'm going to go out to the Pipe Yard Cemetery here in Humble, which is presumably a haunted cemetery. It's not haunted at all. But I will spend a night in that haunted cemetery because I am a man of my word. We will do the thing because it'll be cool. It'll hopefully at least shine a spotlight on that particular cemetery.
They also don't forget we have a clown friend that said he would go do that with you.
He did indeed. He did. That's
if
right.
I was still in town, because the promise was made way back then when I was still in Texas that both of us would go do it. But of course, it's a little too far for me now. But you know what?
That's right. Just
talk to Scabs, because Scabs would be down. I know as long as it works out well for his scheduling stuff. I know he'd be down for it.
Yeah, and Scabs I know is interested in ghost stories and hauntings and cryptids and all that the weird, wild, and fascinating world of make believe items. So he'll have fun there too. I think it'll be fun, and maybe he'll help me find a ghost. Maybe so. Okay, let's say 11, we're at 10. Moose Gal sees 11. Let's spin that wheel. Do you want to do the trick first, or you want me to spin the wheel first?
Spin the wheel because it's going to be part of the trick. I'd rather the name because I need the name.
Okay, we'll spin the wheel first. Okay, cool. Spin the wheel. All right, here we go. On to the wheel. Click to spin. Someone's getting a hat. In 3, 2, 1. And they will stay in the running for Bull Rush. He's a local. Right? There we go. Bull Rush gets the hat. And you stay in the running for the bottle as well. We will make sure of it. And let's put you on solo mode, Jeff.
All right. So Bull Rush. I'm writing down Bull Rush's name.
Here. Lisa's here. Behave yourself. Pull your pants up. Lisa's in the room. Behave yourself.
I know. Keep him down. I mean, what's your... All right, so Bull Rush right there.
She can't stop it. She gets into the cease and desist letter. We'll be fine.
Yeah. There we go, Bull Rush. All right, so thank you for being a part of the thing, doing the thing. You're going to get a fun hat. I have one. So this is a staple gun. It's a live staple gun. So it's your name right here. Actually, do it right there. So, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You can see the staple right there. So there you go. Bull Rush. There you go. Congratulations.
Good God. Bull Rush. Sure. Wow. That never ceases to disturb me.
Cheers.
Let me get the screen fixed. Okay, we are. Well, cheers to Lisa for joining the chat. She has dragged herself up off of her deathbed, been resurrected by the priests of the guild.
So Lisa, did the date not go well?
Overstated, and she is just sick. Yeah, she got home early, so it must have been a terrible date.
Or it went really well and just got done really quick. I don't know, which is also not well. I don't judge on how she likes to have her stuff going on. So she might be a hit it and quit it person.
Sticking with the sick story. We get it, Lisa. You didn't want to make Brussels sprouts. We get it. Sick.
You know what sick reminds me of? Yeah, she has been sick, as in she has gotten what rhymes with sick. Anyways, bad jokes all around. I hope she does feel better.
We love you, Lisa. Please don't hate us. She sent me an emoji this week that was the face that she makes at me when I'm making my stupid comments, and I was stunned that they emojied Lisa's face or her reaction.
Is it the hand over the face?
Like, how did they know?
Yeah.
No, it was like the side eye. It was like the one eye down and the one eye up side eye emoji, and that was what just happened.
I don't know. No,
My
it
screen
sucks.
been a
Sinus
thing.
issues can
Okay.
be horrible,
Cool.
especially in a place where they're just cedar and stuff like that. I don't miss living in Texas. And started period. Good. Not pregnant. Awesome.
Wow. Yeah, she's. We love you, Lisa. Get well.
Oh, she did that.
Come see us when you get a chance.
Oh,
That's the emoji. This is
raised
the Lisa
emoji.
face emoji. That's the face she makes at me. This is the face she makes at me when I'm being me. The Lisa face.
That's actually my favorite emoji, to be fair. That's one of my favorites. So, but I also can do eyebrow stuff. So,
well, I hope Lisa doesn't die from having her period and sinus issues, and I hope those aren't related, because that would be.
I hope they don't get reversed.
I hope they keep themselves sorted out and
they're in the
stay
right
where they belong.
locations, because that would go bad.
Oh my God. Wouldn't that be so weird if like all your illnesses, like when you went to sleep, they just went down to the kitchen and hung out. And then when you woke up, they just like rushed back into your room and just jumped into your body. And every once in a while got all jumbled up. So like your broken arm became like a broken leg. And because like your illnesses just went to a different place because they weren't. That doesn't make any sense.
No,
somebody could write a movie about that.
Nosebleed, this is a family show. It's a show about whiskey. This is not for families. I just stapled my face. That's not for families.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
it's not even the weirdest place I staple.
That is true. And for when in your live shows, for a price, they can staple the money to your body.
Yeah, that's true.
In a location of their choice for the right price.
That's true. Depending on the dollar, or depending on where you can get where you have the choices to staple. Usually it's $10 for my face at least. So feel proud, Bull Rush.
Well, there you go. And Moose Gal has confirmed that a broken leg is not fun. I would have guessed that a broken leg was just a jolly good time.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you confirmed.
Yeah, I've broken a toe and I've broken my wrist. Those are the things I've broken. I had like during the summer when I moved here, and like shortly after I moved here to New York, a bird dive bombed me and accidentally hit me, and it made me stumble and fall, and I ended up breaking a toe, which was weird. A bird hit me.
Not the most pleasant way to be joined into New York high society. In third grade, I mean, come on, a third grade broken leg doesn't count. Like, you're young enough that's going to heal in like 3 weeks. That's not like an old man broken leg when they stay broken for like 5 years. I mean, come on, Moose Cow. Shake it off. Rub some dirt on it.
Yep. Walk it off.
Let's do Bull Rush. You need to contact me on the on the Twitters or the Facebooks, one way or another. Get a hold of me. And give me, or come out to the shop, and I'll get the hat to you. In fact, the shop is going to be open next Saturday from 1 to 4 o'clock, so that people can buy bottles directly.
All right, I'm modeling the hat. So there we go. You got a hat. So I'm modeling it right now.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, Bull Rush. Contact me. Get with me. Get with me either through the Twitters or the Facebooks or the Instagrams, and we will figure out a way to get that hat into your hands and onto your head. So there you go. It's time. I see 7 minutes till the top of the hour. Was it top of the hour? Yeah, it's top of the hour. 7 minutes to the top of the hour. And I don't see any new names that need to be added to the list. Chatio, Lone Star, Lisa. I need to add Lisa to the list. Holy crap.
That's true. You need to add Lisa.
One more name. Assuming she survives still.
Lisa.
To get the bottle. Goodness. All right. That was a Prince song, wasn't it? Yeah, that was. All right.
No, really, it wasn't a Prince. It's from the people who did. Yeah, it's one of the other.
What else do we got?
I think it's Aldebar's, maybe.
That's it. Yeah. Add to stream. There we go. Boing. There we go. Those are the names. Let's go down the list one more time. Show me the names. Show me the names. Let's talk about it. We've got Moosegow, Tuna, Lone Star, Safety Doc, Glenn Osterfeld, Walter, McTubis, Surfer, Jeff, Christopher Holly, Manny Kim, Bull Rush, Chatio, and Lisa.
And there's a Marty Z just jumped into the chat.
Regal Lisa. I see that. Marty Z. Marty Z. Who else we got? Anybody else? No, actually, no. Tuna. Lisa has not tasted the whiskey yet because she didn't bother to come out and work from home from the distillery at all while I was working all week long by myself, live streaming from the distillery, labeling up all those bottles.
It's all those it's just all those dating. It's just, all those dating apps just keep her really busy.
She's gonna stab me when she gets up here.
Just literally is like she's been so busy, just like chin deep and strange. Where
Lisa's on the list, Moosegow. But yeah, she's gonna come up here. She's gonna try to stab me. My wife's gonna try to stop her. She's gonna say, "This is what he said," and then my wife will hand her the knife. That's yeah. I mean, we have internet at the distillery. I mean, I'm just saying, you can bill those internet hours. I don't know. Just giving you shit, Lisa.
By Bills, she means first name Bill.
Yeah, William
what she's
is what she means. She's got 10 hours of Williams that she has to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, you literally, you can. Yeah, I mean that's a feature on some of the dating apps is to be called, I will only date people named Bill or William. So
right.
Although that's a challenge, Lisa, for next time you do your little like Unhinged Chronicles, is you pick people whose literally is their names are either Bill or William and see what happens.
That actually would be funny. Like for one entire month, just date Bills. Just date pick a Robert, any name. Like this is the month of Robert.
Or here we go. How about a Joe/Joseph?
Oh, for 1 month, one solid week, just like consecutive string of
just
Joes.
Josephs. Just because that way it gets nice and confusing. So Joe, Joseph, not you, Joseph. No, but that's half the fun.
That would be an awesome Tinder challenge. Like I'm only gonna date Chelsea's for a week. I can't, obviously.
There you go, Lisa. Date only Chelsea's for the week.
That's the way it should go. She should do just. She can't type tonight. It's because of the sinus problems that she can't type tonight. That's what it is.
My sinus problems. Yeah, sinus problems.
Yeah,
I mean, she is. I mean, all lawyers I know, they have sinus problems.
Yeah, they got sinus medication for that.
I do. It's really, really expensive.
Still a party drug? Do they still do cocaine?
I was trying to keep with the euphemism for it, but you're just going to jump right in.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Do people still is cocaine still a thing, or is that kind of gone by the wayside for just pot? But
no, it depends on where you're going. I can tell you. I can only speak of so when I was living in Houston, what 2.5 years ago, to say I was offered cocaine on a regular basis going out to different places is an understatement.
Wow.
There are certain scenes that cocaine's still big. We have comedian friends. I'm not saying the comedian friends aren't the ones who do it, but they get hit up with that stuff like that. Spin the wheel whenever we want. You know what?
Take of me, now. Lisa is, and she's not here, so I'm unsupervised. I have a bad influence to my right. Is that my right? It's my left. My bad influence.
Yes, it's true, Lisa. You are a square, but here's the fun. That's why it's a challenge. If it was easy, where's the fun in that?
Yeah, that'll be my December challenge. 7 days of cocaine.
I know some people in Houston who can help you with that.
Just a little a bump every morning and live stream for
supposedly.
The day. That's what we'll do. We'll bump in the morning and live stream in the day, and then every 12 hours. It'll be a 72-hour live stream cocaine challenge where every 12 hours I'll take a bump and just keep going. And link.
Yeah.
Wait, the link for the show? Do you want in? Lisa, do you want in? Is she asking?
Yeah, let's bring her in.
Oh, I mean,
She wants to defend herself. Or she wants to prove that she's still on a date. Oh, I don't know which way this is going.
she's I mean, I'm willing to accept proof of the sinus thing. Like,
well, it's proof of life. It's really what it is.
I will take her word for the rest of it.
No, it's a proof of life. I mean, if she has like today's paper to put up with her when she does it, that's fine.
Stick to whiskey. If you're sticking to the whiskey, it's very bad whiskey. Lisa, I will just put it there in chat. You come on and join me. All right, let's spin the damn wheel.
Like anybody can jump in. That's gonna be fun.
But I mean, I've got.
But you can also tell people no. I
can approve them or not approve them. It's not like
that's true.
They could.
You're not the weirdo like me who occasionally just goes, "All right, cool. Anybody can jump on. Let's see what happens."
All right, let's spin the wheel, shall we? I've got all the names. Marty Z was the last one to jump in.
Yeah. And I haven't seen anybody new jump on the chat. So.
Yeah, I think we're set. All right, this is for the bottle of whiskey. This is for the big enchilada. This is the one. Let's do the zoom. Bum, bum, bum. That's the bottle. This is the giveaway for the bottle of Old Humble Double Oak Straight Rye Whiskey. Our brand newest label, the celebration of 500 subscribers. Let me tell you a story. I'm kidding. Okay. Somebody's going to shoot me. All right, back to the tab. Let's go. Ready? On 3, 2. What's that say? Don't forget yourself. And oh, no, I don't get to go on this. But Nightbot, know what, Blue Scout? Nate has a chance to get in. I will count to 10. Nate can get in here. If he wants to get in here, he needs to get in here now because we're about to spin the wheel.
And he has to acknowledge himself in the chat.
He has to get in here, he has to chat, and he has to say something. Otherwise, I mean, I'm not going to wait forever. In fact, I will wait exactly 1 minute and 46 seconds because that will put us at the 1 hour mark for the live show. And then we will allow that. We will allow him to get another minute and 30 seconds for him to get in here.
Sure.
Yeah, and no, McTubis, me and Nightbot will not be on the list. I have access to all the whiskey anytime I want. This is a treat for my supporters and my viewers. Lisa, the link is in the chat if you want to join. Let me see if I can copy that link and send it to her. Can I do this? Nope, that's not the one. Where's it at? Talk amongst yourselves. Did that do it? Come on, open up. Default browser app. There it is. Copy. I can also send it to you via Facebook Messenger. And I'll do that promptly. Yeah. Fucking, what the hell? Oh. When you see names in your messenger chat and you don't recognize them because you can't see very well because you're not wearing your glasses, that's a thing.
/ drunk.
I don't get drunk.
You are drunk. That's fair.
Mom's here. Behave yourself, people. Lisa just showed up. Put away the guns and the cocaine and pull up your pants. Behave
This is really weird to try. Like, this is really weird with a big screwdriver in my nose. With a screwdriver in my nose, trying to drink whiskey. So just for the record,
guys, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I give you the resurrected corpse of legal Lisa over here on the other side of Jeff. And Nate is time's up. we are going to spin the wheel. It is 1 hour into the show. We're spinning the wheel. Lisa, cheers. Anything you would like to say before we spin the wheel?
What is going on in chat?
Hey,
What did you tell them?
I only speculate as far as what's going on. That's all it
Somebody
was.
started the rumor that you were dead. I think it was Melissa. I mean,
yeah.
you know her.
I never said
know
you
how
were
she
dead.
is.
I just assumed you were on a date. That's what I went. Like, oh no, she had a hot date. That's fine.
At least Melissa just spreads all kinds of stuff. All right, y'all ready?
That's also fair. She does.
Are we ready to spin this thing? Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let's roll that beat. That's yeah.
There's the cursor. Boop. All right, we're spinning. We're spinning. And it is landing on
Morality. Turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
It's landing on Marty Z. The last one in wins the bottle. Marty Z. Marty, you win the bottle. Congratulations. You're the winner. You are the winner. Men want to be you. Women want to be with you. Congratulations. Let's remove this from the stream.
Muscal, I almost won.
You almost won. You were the next one.
Everybody almost won. That's how that works.
You were that close.
That was a big bot. That you just finished.
Lisa,
a big
I
glass
really
of
am glad
there,
you
Lisa.
did not have to join us, but I'm really glad you did. Marty Z wins the bottle. Marty, get a hold of me through the Twitters or the email on the YouTube channel or the Facebook or the Instagram. I think we follow each other on the Twitters. So send me a message on the Twitters and we'll figure out how to get this bottle in your hands. And congratulations on your on being one of the first person to win a bottle of our Double Oak Straight Rye.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Fix Nightbot. What do I need to fix Nightbot for? What happened to Nightbot?
Oh no, I guess
What's
this
he
Barney
doing?
probably spammed with a bunch
Is
of
he dumb?
emojis, and so Spambot goes, "Hey, calm down with all the emojis."
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
All right. I might disable Nightbot
Have you taken
entirely.
like one of those
Because Nightbot's stupid.
self-test COVID swab things?
Yeah, it's my home test. It's like COVID, except I'm a sideshow person, so it's all about blockhead. So yeah, if you guys can see that, I've got a big thing in my nose right now. I'm training myself to get better with it because I have a really good gag. I say this. Which involves me and a absinthe spoon that I'm going to put in my nose so that way I can do absinthe and I can burn like the sugar into the thing in my nose. So I'm training my nose. I figured, what better time than to like make great shows to do this?
They don't want you to die, Lisa. You have to get better.
I really appreciate that.
You have a specific request from Moose Gal to not die. And to be completely fair, Marty was only timed out for 5 seconds. It's not like he was Facebook banned for 3 days or 3 weeks or a month or whatever. It was 5 seconds. I mean, it's just calm down. But yeah, Nightbot's stupid.
Well, it's just like because like some people spam that shit out. So
Lisa, next week we'll do the. Say what? Sorry, I was talking.
Oh, sorry, no. The
What's
Nightbot was doing its job, so.
I guess.
Anyway.
Still dumb. It's just a dumb computer algorithm. That's just how it is. Lisa, next week we'll do the Brussels sprouts challenge here, assuming you're well and upright. And while I'm doing the Brussels sprouts challenge that you and my lovely Mrs. Old Humble Gal.
So Thursday.
Say what?
Thursday is the office Thanksgiving potluck / decorate the office for Christmas Day. So I don't know if I'm coming back to Houston that evening or not. So
Okay.
don't know about Brussels sprouts
Well,
yet.
you should have time to go to the office Christmas party. Then, yeah, you should have
think
plenty of time.
so.
No problem.
I think
But
I'll
while I'm eating the Brussels sprouts, I'll have Pocky One chips for you and Melissa to eat.
I am not doing the
Fair
Pocky
trade.
chip challenge.
I'll eat the Brussels sprouts. Y'all eat the hot chips.
Let's use you
Sorry,
do the.
Chris. I tried to trick her into doing it, but she.
You should do the Cheeto the hot Cheeto
Where is it
macaroni
at?
and cheese for them. Then if they want to do the Pocky thing, do that.
Yeah, I tried to trick her into doing it, but she wouldn't do it. So next time, then maybe I'll hop her up full of cold medicine and then trick her into doing it. Just bear with me. I'll make it happen. My winter shouldn't be timed out. There's nothing I can do about that. Not at this point. Anyway. All right. What else we got to do? Lisa, you don't have a Unhinged Chronicle. You're sick. So you're not even supposed to be here today. You're sick. I'm not comping you your sick time if you're showing up on the show.
Right? So anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
Well, thanks for popping in, Lisa. I'm glad you're not dead. Take some cold medicine, lay down, and wake up on Saturday.
Well, I mean,
Heating blanket, the heating blanket or hot water bottle. Help that stuff downstairs, and just hot showers.
Yeah. And
Bottle of
actually,
whiskey.
Moose Gal mentions it. The Pocky One chip with your sinuses all clogged up, you may not even taste it. You may just feel
it'll
it.
clear up
It'll open
the
sinuses.
sinuses
All that
real
stuff will
quick.
drain right out.
right. It would definitely clear out my sinuses. So,
I mean, you may feel it, but you're almost certainly not going to taste it.
right.
Also, so true. Yeah, she'll have something. Another orifice will start running afterwards. That's the only thing.
Right. Yeah, that I don't need.
I'm not even going to go there.
So, I have been drinking lemon tea and honey from Lavernia all day. Actually, for the past 3 days.
There you go.
I
Spike
need
it with
whiskey.
and that'll fix everything. Whiskey fixes everything.
A good hot toddy.
It'll cure you of your gut worms and any relationships that last too long.
Which is why Lisa has those Unhinged Chronicles.
Anyway. Well, all right. I don't actually have any more games to play tonight. Any more whiskey fueled nonsense? We've got the giveaway. We've got our 500 subscribers. This was a fun show.
Really?
It was a fill-in show. It was a good show. Thank you, Jeff, for jumping in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa, for joining me. Thank you, everybody out there, for helping me get up to 500 subscribers. And congratulations, Marty, for your winning your bottle. If you would like to come up and join us, you're welcome to do so. Tuna wants his Lisa babies.
Oh, Tuna.
I'm just saying. He's saying it. Oh, goodness.
I will not be
I'll leave that there. I'll let that be there and be done with it. What else? What do we got coming up? Saturday. This is fun. Saturday, I'm going to put out tomorrow. I'm going to put out a call for volunteers, or tonight before I go to bed. Set the event in Facebook. Put out a call for volunteers to get people to come to the shop on Saturday to help us box up some more whiskey. Bottle up and box up as much as we can on Saturday, and then next weekend, November 20th, from 1 to 4 p.m., we will have our first distillery day at Old Humble, where people can actually show up, buy whiskey, grab a tour, have some cocktails, chill out, hang out, and we'll have a porta potty, we'll have a band, we'll have some food to munch on.
I love how you start that whole thing.
It'll be a whole
We'll have
vibe and a
porta
whole
potty.
thing. Yes, we need to have a porta potty.
I love how they go, not they have a band or anything else. They go, so come on out, we have a porta potty. Just that's the selling point.
Well, I mean, the bathroom issue is
But as
Come
like
out, we'll
that's
have a
the
bathroom.
main
Yeah.
selling point is it's
It
not
is,
about
'cause there's no
band, it's not about the other
bathroom.
stuff. The first thing is about a porta potty. Just saying.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what it is, because otherwise you have to pee in the woods. And it's okay for guys, I get that, but most girls don't want to go pee in the woods.
You're hanging out with the wrong girls.
Hey, I noticed that the safety doc is not the safety doc is not the safety doc podcast anymore. He's just the safety doc. How about that? There you go. Congratulations, safety doc. You're now an individual and not a podcast. And I'm not peeing on an electric fence. Jesus.
You're not living yet, then that's how it works.
But we do have the open house next. Yeah, we do have the open house next week, and in a couple of weeks, I will spend the night in a haunted cemetery, record the footage, and once we do, we'll record the footage. I'll do some live from the cemetery, maybe a 2 or 3 hour show live from the cemetery. Make a little fire and have a little fireside chat. That'll be fun, and then maybe record some footage and edit that and pop it up as our 500 subscriber special. That'll be coming. We'll give me a month to get that up. Yeah, that'll be worth doing. And then what else we got? Lisa, am I leaving anything out? You don't know.
no, but if I'm feeling
You're
okay,
sick.
I'll
You don't
be
know
out
if I'm leaving anything out.
on Saturday. So, the distillery tour with.
You don't think you'll be able to make it out, or you're going to try to make it out? Which is
I'm
it?
going to try. So, because,
Yeah.
the distillery tour is hilarious when Joe and I are giving it.
That is true. That is true. It is an experience. When the two of us are doing it, it is an experience. It's like a whole Abbott and Costello thing. Wait, it's not legal to start a fire in a cemetery? Who says?
No, that's
I'm
actually a
pretty
true
sure it's
statement.
legal to start a fire in the cemetery.
No, that's actually true. Don't ask me how I know. But yeah, no, you can't actually.
There's a
cannot start
flame
fire in
burning
the
on
cemetery.
John F. Kennedy's grave in a cemetery.
Yeah, but that's
I'm pretty sure I
permitted.
can start a
You got to
fire.
put. Oh, you actually probably could, but you need a permit.
Yeah. Well, they'll just have to come and arrest me. I mean, I'm not disturbing anybody if I'm there, so it'll be fine. But the church that maintains the cemetery is right around the corner from my house. I'll be able to talk to the guys there. I'm going to get everything set up. We're going to be proper and legal, unless they say no, and then we won't be, and we'll still do the thing. And Lisa, you're just going to have to make it legal. I'm counting on you.
Yeah.
Counting on you to
alright,
be
so
my
there-
fixer. You can be my Michael Cohen.
So yeah, stay tuned for the GoFundMe to get Joe out of jail.
Look, I keep reminding Joe that I am not that kind of attorney.
Technically,
Is it legal to bid on someone's hair? Say that again, Lisa. Sorry. My computer did a thing.
I said I keep reminding you that I am not a criminal defense attorney.
Oh, that's fair. I'm
Oh,
not asking you to if you do your job right, you won't have to be a criminal defense attorney because I won't be a criminal. See how that works? See,
No,
it makes
like,
perfect sense. It
that's-
all makes perfect sense.
That is
Yeah.
way out
but
of my wheelhouse.
yeah. Oh, just a quick aside because I saw the thing with Moose Gal. Yes, you can. You can buy people's hair. I know lots of people who sell like hair and stuff like that, including old mementos from like turn of the century and stuff like that. When I mean turn of the century, I mean like 1900 turn of the century, not the one 20 years ago. Just so you know.
And Safety Doc has my back. If you do your job, you don't have to be a criminal defense attorney because I won't be a criminal. There, works out great. Thank you, Safety Doc, for confirming that it makes perfect sense. And at least I assume you're talking about that because it's too late. I've already said it.
We've already said
Well, it's either that about the
Consigliere,
whole
that's
weird
what I need. That's
spawning
exactly
thing that's
what I
happening in
need.
the chat.
I need a consigliere. Consigliere. That's it. However you say that word. Come on,
Conciliary.
show it. Yeah, there it is. I need one of those. I need one of those things. Lisa, you're going to be my guy. You don't have to want to. You're just going to be my guy. That's how it works.
You can be
That's
Robert
how,
Duvall.
That's how Larry Flint's lawyer became such a great lawyer. He just, Larry Flint kept bothering him, saying, "Look, we're going to the Supreme Court." He was like,
So I'm basically going to be your Olivia Pope.
That's it. Marty's back. Marty only goes into timeout for like 5 seconds. All right. Yeah, Lisa's going to argue that my bail needs to be higher. She's going to be like, no. Keep him in there for another couple of weeks.
Yep.
That's fair.
No, miscellaneous provisions relating to cemeteries.
Okay. Guys, it's time to wrap this up. Yeah, it's time to wrap this up. Lisa needs to go to bed because she's dying. So, Lisa, say goodnight.
Good night.
And thank you for popping in. I really do appreciate it. We'll be in contact over the next couple of days, see if we can get you out and see the shop, see the stuff, but not unless you're feeling well because I don't want to get your sick on me, okay?
Okay.
That costs
Good night,
extra.
Lisa. Good night, Lise.
Good night.
Boop. Oh, and spay and neuter your pets.
Please.
Thanks,
Spay and
Bob
neuter your
Barker.
pets. Spay and neuter your pets.
Please
Or
spay
Lisa
and
will
neuter your
kidnap
pets.
them.
Because I do not need a 10th one.
All right. Good night, Lise.
Good night.
Good night, Lise. Get some rest. You look wonderful.
Okay.
Get some rest. We'll see you next Thursday. Bye. Okay, G, you've got hit me with all of your links so that we can find your shows on the Twitches and YouTube. You're on the Twitches. You're not. You don't have a whole lot going on with YouTube, do you?
YouTube is like usually my replay, and guess what? My name is actually where you can contact for all my shit, which is I have a link tree. Makes it nice and easy. Track down all my stuff. You can follow me, like basically, if you follow anything called Carney Show on just about all the things, you can track that down, whether it's YouTube's, Facebook's, whatnot, Instagram.
It's CARNY show, right?
Right. Yeah. It literally it is.
CARNY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you look at my name on
Carney
the show right now,
Devil's Hour.
Devil's Hour is the name of one of the shows I do it, but Carney Show is like my good overarching umbrella for things, kind of like my production company stuff. I even have. Here's a cool thing: is if we're going in the plug mode, so I started doing a thing called these it's a thing called Jam, which is basically it's called Just a Minute Podcast. So it's these little micro podcasts, and so I started doing that as the Carney Show umbrella, which you can follow through my link tree. And I talk about the weird, the wild, and the wonderful. Usually write really cool, weird stories about Carney Show stuff. I just dropped a new thing yesterday, and so it's a lot of fun. So it's like 2 minutes out of your day to hear these weird stories and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. I'm doing live shows here in New York City, which is also cool, and all sorts of other fun stuff. So just go to my link tree right there. You can contact all my other stuff through there. Follow me and all the fun stuff. And then also on there is also help me with my bar tab. It's got my it also has my Venmo information. So help me because I like to drink. but I can only do so many bar tricks to do so. And tell you what, if we can get 5 quick likes for the show right now, I will do another trick.
Oh wow! Push us up to 15. Push us
So
up
right
to
now, do
15.
5 quick likes.
Jeff will do another trick.
I will.
All right. Let me.
I even have a
close it,
glass
open
right
it, see
here
where we're
that
at.
I'm gonna showcase with the whiskey. So the trick is gonna
All
involve
right.
whiskey.
So I see us at 11.
11, which is 4 more.
Yeah, either 10 or 11, depending on which way the thumb goes.
Oh, it doesn't matter which way it goes. Like a reaction,
And
still a
Moose Cow,
reaction.
you are welcome to come and join us. Come on up. We're wrapping up, but you are welcome to come and join us for a couple of minutes.
Sure, yeah. If she wants to jump on, and then like if if she jumps on, I will do the trick for her.
Oh, how about that? Moose Cow, jump on and let Jeff do the trick for you. That'd be nice. That's sweet. You're such a sweet guy, Jeff.
I do.
Genuinely, I man love you, but I also just like legit like human love you. You're a great person.
I try. I'm just
I love you, man. I just want to hug you, man.
You're drunk.
I love you, man. Dude, this has been a long week. I mean, usually when I spend time at the distillery, it's like 4 hours at the shop and then 4 hours in the office, then 4 hours in the shop and 4 hours in the office, doing a full like 9 solid hours in the shop on my feet on a stream, talking the whole time.
Oh, I know.
It's exhausting.
I watch bits of the stream. I mean, I had other things to do during the day, like anything. But no, I watched a bit of it. I watched for probably the first half hour of it, then I skipped ahead just to kind of just to see what's going on because it's a long ass stream.
Right. Right. And a lot of the stuff is kind of repetitious. I mean, once you see me label 4 bottles, you've seen me label 400. I mean, it's the same thing.
Now it's more about what you're talking about. It's really it just comes about what you're talking about. So
yeah. And usually that stuff that I was talking about over the last 4 days, usually that's stuff that I'm thinking about while I'm at the distillery and I'm not actually talking out loud. But it was an interesting dynamic where I could just like talk about the stuff that I was thinking about during the day and basically talk to myself out loud, but have other people kind of chat with me, which is it was a weird dynamic that I don't usually get to experience, which was kind of fun. Moose Guy, you gonna come join me? Join us for the final trick.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are we at? We're still at 11 likes. We're done for the night. We need to wrap the show up. But we are at 510 subscribers. We went from 490 at the beginning of the day to 510 at the end of the day. Dope. Not a bad day as far as subscriber count goes.
Yeah, no, good for you guys. It's good for you.
But you have a regular show on the Twitch.
I do.
What time does your show go live?
So it's 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern. I'm shifting everything over to Tuesdays for the show.
Sorry, say that one more time. What time does your show go live?
It's going to be started this week and going forward. It'll be every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Devil's Hour. It's on Twitch, twitch.tv/Carney Show. Once again, you can find it right there for all my stuff.
And I did put the link in chat, the link tree.
I saw that too. Thank you. And then I do I will repost the show on my YouTube channel, which is also Carney Show. Nice and easy. So that way, for some reason, you don't catch it. Or for some weird reason of the replay on Twitch, they'll sometimes mute some stuff because I showcase things like music and variety arts and things like that. And sometimes it's cool broadcasting it live on Twitch, but replay, they'll mute it versus YouTube where I can play muted but not necessarily live on some stuff. It's really weird. So yeah, that's how that is. And I do live stuff, and sometimes I do interviews
Well,
with
there you
people
go.
too.
Dig it.
Uh,
All right.
so what?
Well, it does not look like Moose Gal is going to join us.
That's fine. You know what? Just because
All right.
we're about to wrap
Do
up,
the
but I'm going to
trick
be
for her,
nice
Danny.
and cool and groovy. I'm still going to do the trick because fuck it, why not?
And then we can wrap it up, and I can go on to watch at least watch one TV show and wind down for the night because I'm tired.
Yeah. I'm rewatching
I've got chores to do tomorrow.
Well, I'm rewatching Letterkenny right now because they're doing it. They're going to drop the new season next month. So.
Moose Gal just needs the link. I got it. I got her. I got her. I got her. Moose Gal, here you go.
Cool.
Boom. In the chat right there. Give her a minute. Moose Gal, it's in the chat. Hit it.
You need to fix your Nightbot because he's misspelling TikTok.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is it TikTok with a K, isn't it?
It is TikTok with a K.
Moose Gal's joined us.
Oops, I got
Moose Gal joined us.
no echo now. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, just mute the out. Yeah.
You can see
All
what
right.
I look like now. Hello.
Yeah.
This is a trick just for you, Moose Gal.
Yeah.
I'm going Hollywood today with my sunglasses.
There you go. Yeah.
It's
How are you doing it?
Good. It's in honor of Joe. He always wears sunglasses.
Yeah, it's because he puts really, really crazy bright lights. I just deal with the bright lights. So Joe is not hip. True story.
No.
See, I've got the lights are in my eyes. That is 100% the reason why I'm wearing these. And also because I can read down here and it looks like I'm looking at you up there.
Didn't you get the memo? Anyone who hangs out here is not hip.
I gotta go then.
Nah, we're all cool. Yeah, I love your hair, Jeff.
Oh, thank you. Color. Yeah, Lily, I did it a couple weeks ago. I was in a show called "And I Have 1,000 Clowns," and so I figured I'd dye my hair for that. So
were you a clown?
I do sometimes clown. Yeah,
that's the hair. That's why.
Yeah, that's why I did. That's why I did it. Probably in about another week or two, I'll probably bleach it back out blonde, and then I may do another color. I don't know yet.
See, originally my hair was I have this dark brown hair, but originally I was purple on the top, and then somehow it came out blonde. I'm guessing that's because of the bleach. You know, after a while, and then the bottom was all the magenta-y fuchsia color.
Yeah.
It's fun being a grown-up. You can do all these things. No one has to tell you no.
That's true. That's my life now, is basically doing what I want to do without somebody telling me no. So that's why I'm a circus. That's why I'm not a circus. I'm a sideshow performer and producer and magician. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I'm gonna do 2 bits here. So my name is Jeff with the G. For everybody watching the things, I'm a sideshow performer. I'm known for doing a couple of things that nobody else does. Probably the most famous thing to do is I do things with mousetraps. Mousetrap is a live mousetrap. It's crazy, it's wild, it's wonderful. So the 2 things I do that nobody else does, believe it or not, in all of Sideshowdom are these 2 things. And I'm going to do them for everybody. First thing I do this. That didn't stick. Let's try it again. It sucks. That like effect is usually it's really So yeah, on my eyebrow, legit. The other thing I do is for Moose Cow jumps on. So once again, thank you, Joe, for having part of the show. Make sure everybody picks up that new double rye, the new double oak rye. It's gonna be cool and groovy. It's gonna taste lovely.
Yep.
I'm gonna pretend it's this right now.
Across the state of Texas in the next month.
Yeah, so I'm going to pretend it's this right now. So,
all right.
What the hell? That doesn't hurt.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home. Only try it on Joe's stream at Old humble distilling company. Bring your mouse traps for next week.
That's true.
You never know
But
what
yeah.
you're going to get here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
Oh no, it does hurt. But for the record, those do hurt.
Good
I'm not
stuff.
lying. No kayfabe.
The best stuff.
Best stuff hurts.
What's the longest you had them stay on you for?
Mouse traps. So like I actually do a full routine on stage involving all the mouse traps, which I actually put mouse traps on more places in my body when I do on my face when I do it. And usually that's a 7 to 10 minute routine depending on which one I do, because I'm also telling a monologue while I'm doing it. So I'm telling a monologue and I'm adding mouse traps slowly to my face. As long as I've had it all said and done, it's about 10 minutes altogether. The longest I've had it on any part of my body. A part of stuff like that. Like my tongue, I've done 6 or 7 minutes. I've chugged a beer with a mousetrap. I discovered I can smoke a cigarette with a mousetrap on my tongue. I started doing that last week. I figured it out. That was weird. But yeah. So I do that sort of stuff. And I also do mentalism and magic and crazy stuff too. So yeah. Anyways,
and that's not even the most painful place he snaps those mouse traps, Marty.
That's also true. But you got to pay me the right money for it to do that. And I have to get and I'd have to get the bigger traps.
That's for a private show.
That's more dollars, and I have to get the bigger traps.
That's for a pleasurable private show, right, Jeff?
Right.
Well, it's going to be pleasurable for one of us.
It could be euphoric for some. Who knows?
Yeah.
There you go.
I have a suspicion. Anyways, all right, Joe. Let's round it out.
Oh, we're done?
Moose Cow, would you like to plug your channel as well?
Hello, my name is Christina, but my channel
Moose
is
Cow's Corner.
Moose Cow's Corner. I make nature videos, but I think in the future I'm going to have maybe book reviews. I'm not quite sure yet, but I do want to start putting my crafting out there. I can knit, and I have done cross stitch, so I think I might do crafting vlogs.
Sounds fun.
I'm not sure, but I'm tired of doing nature-y videos because there's only so many trees I can take videos of. And then on Thursdays, you can find me here at the Old
Makes
Humble
sense.
Guy.
Have you thought about just doing pictures of babies so that way you'd have infant trees?
Oh, yeah. Well, who's going to supply the babies?
Oh, Lord.
Or just like a bunch of shapes so that way you have geometries?
Oh, that's cool. We can collab at a later date.
Sure, yeah. You let me know. I'll jump on.
As long as Joe approves.
All right.
And
On that
sometimes I go
note,
live, and sometimes I go live, so be on the lookout. So I come up and you're done. Okay.
All
We're
right.
done?
We're going to wrap up. Moose Gal, thank you for plugging your channel.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you for popping in and letting Jeff do his trick for you specifically.
That was
Go
sweet.
check out her channel, Moose Gal's Corner. Help her grow her channel. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for supporting us through our first 500 subscribers and through our next 25 million subscribers. I appreciate it. And Jeff, thank you for stepping in
Anytime,
after
man.
Lisa's unfortunate demise.
Yeah.
Hopefully she will recover from her death and dismemberment and be much better next week.
Lisa
will
really
see her
needs
again.
to.
And not just her reanimated corpse.
Tuna doesn't like this.
No, it's fair. I am a poor substitute.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
no, you're cool in your own way.
Also fair, but
That's
it's
me, okay?
You are a fantastic substitute.
You got my seal of coolness.
there we go. Oh, thank you.
But the real
look
tragedy,
right here. I'm actually
the real
subscribing to
tragedy,
Moose Gal's
though,
channel
is the
right
deer
now.
that died when her car hit it. Well,
Thank
when
you,
her car
thank you
hit
so
those
much.
deer,
Well,
and
Jeff,
it,
thank you.
it flipped over and careened off the bridge, and she drowned in the river. That poor deer died, and it was her fault. That's the real tragedy.
Who did
I mean,
this?
Lisa will be remembered for who she was. And,
Oh, Lisa.
Oh,
No,
Lisa.
it's no. She's on.
yeah,
no, she
I
was.
mean, when
She
I'm
no,
so
she went on a another hinge
when she
date is
drowned
what
in the
it was.
river after hitting
Oh
the
my God,
family of
Lisa
deer.
died. Oh, I can't handle this.
Yes, what we just watched was a weird apparition just a
Not
minute
that
ago.
she just might pull through.
Oh, Lisa, you died. Nice
I
knowing you.
mean, she will be remembered for who she was and what she meant to us, and we will hold her fondly in our heart. I will light a candle and toss it off the bridge that she accidentally drove off of in a fit of
Not dead
despair,
yet.
or whatever.
Of course, that's what a dead
Yeah.
person would say, is that they're not dead yet.
Tune in next
I
week.
know, right? That's typical Lisa.
Tune in next week when we share stories about Lisa.
Yes, tune in next week for the Brussels sprouts challenge.
So
And it will
explain
be-
this to me.
It will
Explain
be
this to me. What's the
it
deal
will be
with you
dumb.
Brussels sprouts?
I guarantee you the Brussels sprouts challenge will be dumb.
No, explain this. What is this Brussels
Okay,
sprouts?
so the
challenge?
Brussels sprouts challenge, what we'll be doing is I hate them. They're disgusting. They're the worst.
They're horrible.
They're the devil. They're the devil grown from soil.
They're good, crispy. I'm being serious. But if you put cheesy sauce on them, they're no good. And how could you not like avocados?
No.
Very easily.
Delicious. No, I mean, avocados are versatile. You can put them in a lot of things. And I want to point out something. You said you're from California.
I am from California.
When I was a teenager, that's how I learned to love avocados, because we went on vacation and we took some habits back from California, and they used to put them on their burgers. And so now I do that. Not all the time, but I learned to love avocados because of California. They're delicious.
Hey, Joe. Joe, you need to do a quick kick of somebody else off the
I got
channel. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to, but
I got it. I got it.
I don't understand this, Joe.
We're there. We got it.
No, you don't make remarks anything
I've
related.
gotten trolled twice in 2 days.
No,
This is
but
exciting.
listen, you don't make any jokes or anything related.
McTubus
to
got him. Good job, McTubus.
So why did they come here?
Oh, because they can. It's really what it comes down to.
You know, I've done 3 lives on my channel, and I
Yeah.
have never gotten a troll.
Oh, I like it's so one time me and Scabs the Clown were, because like we used to like, I mean, we'll probably do it again at some point, but we were doing our little cryptid show and some guy was trying to convince us to join his religion, and like me and Scabs are the type of people, we'll talk to anybody. It doesn't matter. If you're gonna have a conversation, I don't like the crazy, like, weirdly enough, because we're crazy, so the crazier the better. Now somebody having like the name of their group, like what it is right there, that's not as cool. This guy just had a nice name, innocent name. All right, cool. What do you want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about joining like my religion. All right, cool. I'm an out and proud atheist, but I read everything, because the reason I am is because I studied.
That's good.
And so that's why I did it. And so that's why I'm not an expert, but I'm at least knowledgeable in most religions. And so, all right, cool, let's talk about it. And he just got weirder and weirder. And Scabs is like the guy who goes, all right, cool, we'll talk about whatever. He doesn't know a lot, but he's willing to talk to anybody. So it's like the whole, all right, cool, let's talk. I'll throw knowledge, and Scabs just going, this just sounds dumb. And so he'll start, basically, you're trolling me, I'll troll back. And I go, all right, cool. But I don't mind. I don't care about trolls except for that sort of thing, because that's not cool.
You're right.
Because that's an
That is not-
obvious trolling versus like somebody trying to sneak it in. If you're trying to sneak it in, at least going, all right, cool, you're kind of
Yeah.
clever, because you're trying to have a conversation.
I don't consider that a troll. I consider that like more evil, mean-spiritedness.
Oh, that is, well, it's still trolling. I mean,
Well,
I
my
know, but that-
baseline community standard is no fascists are allowed, and that includes those dickheads. So fuck them.
So why do
He
you
come
do
in and
that?
be a dick, and he's going to get removed promptly.
yeah.
But I don't understand.
I don't know how. That is a different guy than the guy who was here before.
No, but what I don't get is
Probably.
But now he is blocked and he is gone forever.
why these people think
So,
they're gonna
He
get
can go
someone.
and take both arms and gather up all the dicks and eat them. And that's
Because I
fine.
think it's funny just to cause mayhem. It's
It's
like
not funny, dude, because we won't stand for this.
But that's
So you
fine.
lose.
We're already giving him more attention than he deserves. He can,
Also
he can suck
fair.
it. I don't care.
We
fair.
didn't name the person, so
He's gone. He's by.
bye bye,
He's-
whoever
he's
the hell
good-
you were.
It's goodbye to him, and he can go back. He can go back to the hole that he crawled out of, and he may be
Yeah.
back tomorrow, and that'll be fine. And
I'm
I'll
so
block
glad
him
I
again
don't
with a
get a
different name.
troll.
That's cool.
I'm so glad
It's
I
cool.
never
I got a
seen
troll. I have a troll who is following me around. That is awesome.
That means you're doing
no,
something
that's
right.
you know what? That's what it's all press is good press, and that includes like I go. You get somebody who's willing to dedicate their time. That is, no matter how much they
Hey,
hate you, if they're still trying to follow you,
he's
that
a
means they're still a
subscriber.
fan. They're still a fan.
Is he?
Well, apparently, it's if they're still trying to do shit to him, they're obviously a fan.
But you know they took the time to come
He
and
can.
see you.
He's a subscriber, and he has his notification bell hit, and he's
shit.
notified when I go live, and he comes and finds
shit,
me, and that's
block the
great.
dude.
I appreciate that.
Are you
but
blocking him?
He's also a terrible person, and he can suck my butthole dry.
Well, he may also have a regular account, and then he creates
There
new
you go.
accounts to cause shit with, because that is a thing that can happen.
Yes, but we shouldn't give away all
Yeah,
our
that's fine.
secrets on live.
That's fine. But yeah, we've
Yeah.
already given him more heat than he deserves. So, but yeah, that's my baseline rule. I mean, I'm a fairly easygoing, open guy, but you know,
Yeah, you
fascists
are.
need not.
You're goofy.
They can suck it. So we got Moose Cow's Corner promoted. We've got Jeff with a G and all your stuff, your Linktree stuff promoted. I think we're all set, guys. I think it's time to wrap up the show.
Yeah.
We good? We good?
Whatever you
set?
say.
All right.
It's your
here's
show,
what I'm
man.
going to do. I'm going to put y'all back in the green room, and I'm going to do my close. Yeah, I'm going to put y'all in the green room. I'm going to do my close. We're going to wrap it up and call it a night. How's that sound?
Whatever you
Hopefully
say, man.
Lisa's gone off to bed and she's relaxed. All right.
She has another.
Good night,
she has
guys.
another
I'll be
date.
right back. Bye you. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, children of all ages, thank you so much for joining us for the Old Humble Distilling Company Happy Hour 2.0. Marty Z, congratulations for your bottle of the all-new Old Humble Distilling Company Double Oak Straight Rye Whiskey. I look forward to we'll get together on the Twitters and I'll get that bottle in your hand. Look forward to this weekend, Saturday, when we have a volunteer day at the distillery. If you want to come out and help me bottle whiskey, I have space for people to help me. Next Thursday, we have our Brussels Sprouts Challenge. And then a couple of weeks after that, I will spend a night in a haunted cemetery. And then that show will air over the weekend. And then Lisa and Bull Rush will have their profiles, their dating app profiles reviewed and critiqued. I guess that will be the week after Thanksgiving, unless something changes between now and then. Guys, thank you so much for pushing us over the 500 subscriber mark. Thank you so much for your support. Come out and see us when we open up our shop. And I look Saturday, November 20th, when you'll have a chance to come to the shop and actually get a bottle of this for yourself. I really do appreciate the support. This has been a hell of a ride and a hell of a ton of fun. And I look forward to many, many, many more episodes and many, many more subscriber specials. Cheers to all of you. Good night. Until next time. Salute.